boys, oh my gosh. I mean, did we really expect anything? Did we expect anything? Anything else? Did we expect anything else than this? Boys, we officially got breaking. We got breaking news. We got breaking news. We got breaking news, boys. Yes, if you haven't heard it, we have breaking news. Getting people in here. People, please hit that like button and subscribe button. Turn the notification bell button on so you never miss any other episodes. Thank you guys so much for coming to this special edition of Inside the Twins here on Inside the Zone with Mateo. Let's hit it one more time. One more time. We've got breaking news. Breaking news. We got breaking news out of the MLB tonight. For those who may not know, maybe they just clicked on this video, they're confused, they don't know what's going on. To be honest, I don't really know what's going on, but all I can say is what we know, and what we know is this. Tarik Skubal has been traded. He has been traded from the Detroit Tigers to, of all teams, the LA Dodgers, the team that just keeps on buying players. There's no salary cap, so they can keep on doing this. They give up 3 prospects in return for maybe the best pitcher in baseball. And now the Dodgers are not going to just have Shohei Ohtani, the best player in baseball, but they're going to have the best pitcher in baseball. Ace pitcher Tarik Skubal will be a member of the Los Angeles Dodgers, as you can see right here, right now. Jeff Passan reporting about 20 minutes ago when I'm here on this live stream. Appreciate you guys for watching. The LA Dodgers, the Los Angeles Dodgers, are finalizing a trade for Detroit Tigers ace Tarik Skubal. Sources tell ESPN the Dodgers are acquiring Skubal for outfielder Hope, right fielder Ryan, and right-hander Ryan, and right-hander Brady Smith. They're getting 3 interesting prospects, but me personally, I say, how did the Dodgers get him for that cheap? 3 prospects, that's it. We'll dive into the pipeline rating, so we'll take a look at really how good these prospects are. But my initial thoughts, let me know what you guys, as people are piling in here, let me know your initial thoughts. What do you guys think? My initial thoughts here are, what the heck just happened? And, well, I saw a couple other people tweet this. Have fun watching baseball in 2027, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a salary cap. We're going to have a lockout that whole 2027 season now after this. I mean, you just can't have this keep on happening. There's no salary cap, so the bigger market teams can just keep on buying, and they do it yet again. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. They just keep going in and in and in. They keep buying these players. They will literally be taking on now yet another superstar into this team. And they're going to three-peat. I said coming into this season, my MLB predictions, I said the Dodgers were going to win without Tarik Skubal. I said they were going to three-peat because their roster is just insane. And, no one was really ever going to get to be able to defeat them until there was a salary cap, because it's simply not possible. And now they just become even better. They are legit a super team. This is a team that you make in MLB The Show on rookie mode, where you're just trying to put together the best team possible. This is a dream team now. It was already a dream team, but it's a dream team even further. And it's just absolutely insane, because it is ruining the sport that we all love. Tarik Skubal is now going to be in a nasty rotation of Yamamoto, Shohei Ohtani, Blake Snell, Tyler Glasnow. You could throw in Roki Sasaki if you really want to. I mean, what is this? What is this right now? It is absolutely absurd. It is absolutely disgusting. Cancel the MLB. This is what I'm saying right here, right now, because holy crap. I mean, how does I just don't I know how it keeps happening, but in another sense, I'm still asking myself, how does this keep happening? And in my opinion, the Tigers got fleeced for 3 prospects that, maybe one I heard of, one we've known of, but then the other 2 are like, okay, decent prospects, but they're nothing crazy. And you're telling me other teams weren't offering, if not equivalent packages, possibly better packages, and the Tigers say, yes, we're just going to support the Dodgers in this, because this is, to be honest, if I'm being clear here, props to the Dodgers. They keep on doing that. But why do these teams sometimes it happens in free agency where you just can't do anything. But why did the Tigers allow this? Why did the Tigers allow it? They were getting better off. They were getting at least the same equivalent of value in these offers for Tarik Skubal. He was a hot market. He was the best name out there on the trade block here ahead of the 2026 trade deadline. And there's just so many thoughts going on in my mind here. Skubal to the Dodgers. That's all it is here. I mean, this is literally insane. I mean, you get the reigning Cy Young too. It's here to put this in perspective. A Class A right-handed pitcher of Brady Smith, a Double-A outfielder in Zaire Hope. What are we doing, Tigers? What are we doing? Why are you accepting this of all teams? Maybe if it was like, say, I don't know, a smaller market team, sure, yes, we're going to help them out a little bit. Skubal's going to be an expiring deal, then he can go wherever, then he can sign with the Dodgers, and then it's not your fault. But this was the package? How was this the package that you said, okay, this is what we're going to accept, and we're going to send him to the Dodgers of all teams? It just blows my mind what this league is coming to. But yeah, breaking news. If you guys have not heard it already, Tarik Skubal is a Los Angeles Dodger. I mean, gosh, like, where to begin? I mean, do we even need to begin anywhere? Because this is just it's becoming so normal. It's becoming so normal that we're just becoming used to it, and it's unfortunate that we're becoming used to this. But let me know your thoughts. While here I get my thoughts straightened out here. Let me calm down a little bit. Let's get Pipeline, MLB Pipeline out here. I don't know why I didn't have it. I didn't have it. I literally was not expecting to go live. And then, of course, this happened. I was like, I opened my phone before bed. I was like, well, I'm not going to bed till midnight today. But let's take a quick look here. I mean, the Dodgers didn't even give up their best prospect. Like, put that into perspective. Here you go. Pipeline. I like Pipeline the most when we're looking at prospects. Here's who they gave up. Zaire Hope, outfielder, Double-A. He's 21 years old. 5'10", 193 pounds, left-handed bat, left-handed arm. He's an outfielder. He's their 5th best prospect in their system. Okay, so you'd say, yeah, that's decent. Well, then where is the other prospect? If you guys don't remember, let's just get that final trade package here. It was, Brady Smith, and then Brady Smith's their 17th. Their 17th ranked prospect here. This is just insane, you guys. What is this? And then was it Zaire Hope, then River Ryan. River Ryan is the other one. I don't know if this is he's not a top 30 prospect. He might just be he just might be an MLB or oh wait, never mind. He is the 7th. Okay. So that does make it a little bit more better here. I mean, it puts that in perspective here. You got the 5th ranked prospect, the 7th ranked prospect, and the 17th ranked prospect. Like, I mean, that makes sense here. Let me just tell some people out there. People were confused of these prospects. Yes, it was the 5th ranked prospect in the Dodgers system, the 7th ranked prospect in their system, and then the 17th ranked prospect in their system in return for Tarik Skubal. Just so you guys can get that. That is indeed going to be the return here from Jeff Passan. There's the tweet. People are going to be, a little bit mad. Ignore the comments if you don't want to look at some profanity. But, they ruined the sport I love, man. Dodgers, why are you doing this? Like, that's going to be the view of the Dodgers now really for the rest of the season. Everybody, if you weren't already, you're going to be hating on the Dodgers now the rest. Me personally, I love Shohei Ohtani, but this man, he got a couple rings. Screw the Dodgers, man. Get them off. This is just, it's bullcrap. It's bullcrap. And I want to speak nicely. I don't want to, speak too harshly. And I want to be clear. Sometimes people get a little bit annoyed when I'm saying stuff like this. I'm not directing this to the people. It's the organization as a whole. I'm not directly saying people suck. They're all, in my opinion, made in the image of God, and they're all humans, and they all deserve respect. But in this case, man, holy crap. Holy crap. Dodgers have ruined baseball. I mean, from Free Thinkers Fitness on X, on Twitter, bam. That is literally the headline that you basically need. It was literally all you need here. Man, I mean, dude, okay. I need to calm down. Let's dive into this a little bit more. So, sorry, I had to get that rant out. All right, Zaire Hope, so Double-A outfielder. Then you got River Ryan, who is in Triple-A. He's actually expected to make his debut here in 2026. He's 6'2", 195 pounds, right-handed arm. So is he 27 years old? Okay, so he actually probably does have he probably has some experience in the MLB, I'm pretty sure. If he's 27, he probably has a little bit of experience. Yeah, so he's 1-0. He has a 1.33 ERA in 4 games. He's actually 4 games started, but that was in 2024, so he hasn't played this year. Okay. So the last time we saw him, he didn't play 2025, so most likely he was injured. Okay, so those are his stats. Here in 2026, in OKC, he's 3-1, 4.46 ERA, 8 games started, 36.1 innings pitched, 39 hits. I mean, he's been hit around a little bit. A pretty low whip, okay. I mean, it's not terrible here, but he's still have time. He was definitely not the main piece in this deal. I mean, obviously Zaire Hope is the main piece in this deal here in Tulsa. In Double-A, he's hitting .293 with an on-base percentage of .369, a slugging percentage of .530. Then you got an OPS of 899, in 94 games. He has 109 hits, 23 home runs, 89 RBIs, 45 walks. He does have 106 strikeouts, but he's also stealing with about 20 stolen bases. So this is the main prospect that the Detroit Tigers will be getting in return. Obviously, it's the 5th-ranked prospect according to MLB Pipeline. The last couple of games here, he's been playing pretty decent. I remember checking on him because there were rumors he was going to get dealt for something. I believe he was actually pulled out of the start today for the Tulsa Drillers in Double-A. So we didn't know he was we had an idea he was going to get traded eventually, but it just sucks that it ended up having to be in this scenario. His MLB ETA is 2027. So if we have a season in 2027 because of the team that just traded him away, but Zaire Hope, outfielder, I mean, I like it. I mean, the Tigers are at least able to get someone decent, good value. I think River Ryan has decent value here, and then I believe they also ended up getting Brady Smith, who is only an A+ ball in the Great Lake Loons. He's 6'2", 170 pounds, right-handed arm. He is 21 years old. He is the 17th ranked prospect in the Dodgers system. He did have some Tommy John surgery in high school, but Currently this season, he actually played for 2 teams in A and A+ ball. He's not had the best record success, and he's not had the best success here in 21 games really this year. A 4.36 ERA. He's been hit around. He's given up 8 home runs in 21 games. He's walked 30. He's struck out 113. So definitely a work in progress here for Brady Smith that the Tigers will have to figure out something to do. But he is thrown into this deal, at least according to Jeff Passan from his original tweet here. But it's just, I mean, I feel like, is it wrong to say, me personally, is it wrong to say that the Dodgers fleeced this trade? Because, I mean, it's all well and good. It's all well and good to get Zaire Hope. We already pointed out his stats. He's going to develop nicely. I think he has a very solid potential. But as we saw, Brady Smith's in A+ ball. His ETA for MLB is like 2029, 2030. He's 21 years old. He's not looked great these last few seasons. And then you got this River Ryan dude who's 27 years old. He needs a midlife resurgence because he's not looked good. He's coming off injuries. And in AAA, sure, he might be able to booster that bullpen, but booster a bullpen for what? The Tigers who are selling? Like, me personally, I think you should have gotten 2 top 5 prospects at least for Tarik Skubal. I don't care. I don't care if Tarik Skubal's on an expiring deal, but he is literally almost confirming. He is almost confirming a championship to LA. I mean, I said the Dodgers. Again, I said this at the top of the show. I'm going to continue to say it until I'm done with this live, and I'm going to continue saying it as we talk more and more throughout the week here on MLB Trade Deadline, which, by the way, I will be live towards the end, till about the last hour of the MLB Trade Deadline to break down any other trades that happen with not just with my Minnesota Twins, but all across the league. So make sure you hit that like button and subscribe button and turn the notification bell button on so you don't miss that live stream. But appreciate you guys, you 12, 13 people here tuning in right now here at basically midnight on the East Coast, if you're up on the East Coast, here at 11:15 in Minnesota. But appreciate you guys. And please, let me know what you guys think in the chat down below. But this is just, I mean, me personally, a big takeaway is the Dodgers fleeced it again. And I don't know how they keep doing this, but they do. And we have to look. We have to take a look now at what the Dodgers rotation's gonna look like, because it's absolutely insane. I already mentioned it at the top of the show. Man, I can't click things. This trade got me rumbling and jumbling. I mentioned it at the top of the show. Yamamoto, Shohei Ohtani. I mean, they already have Tarik Skubal in the rotation. I mean, congratulations, props to the ESPN for getting them here in the depth chart. But here's their rotation, and then we'll go through their lineup yet again. And by the way, there's still rumors that the Dodgers aren't done and they're going to still keep buying. So here's their rotation after this Tarik Skubal trade. Yamamoto, who's me personally, second best, third or fourth. He's a top 5 pitcher in this league, if not top 3. I think Paul Skeens is still up there, even though he's been struggling a little bit. I think Mastrowski from the Brewers, or Mizorowski, or however you pronounce the guy from Milwaukee, he's going to be up there. But Yamamoto, Tarik Skubal, those 2 guys, probably the top 2 in my opinion in the MLB for starting pitching. But they got Yamamoto, they got Skubal, they got Shohei freaking Ohtani, my favorite player in the game right now. No, I am not a Dodgers fan. I am only Ohtani fan. And then, sure, Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow are on the injured list, but I actually want to say, when are they able to come back? Because when were they put on that? He'll make one more. So Blake Snell is going to be coming back in the next week. He's making one more start in AAA. Okay, and then Tyler Glasnow will begin his rehab assignment after completing Wednesday's live batting practice session. So he will be coming back in the next week. So give it 2 weeks, middle of August. Your rotation for the Los Angeles Dodgers is going to be Yamamoto, Tarik Skubal, Shohei Ohtani, Blake Snell, and Tyler Glasnow. All could be aces, if you will, types of aces. Different sorts of aces on a team if they were the number one pitcher. Yamamoto, Skubal, and Ohtani could easily be aces. I'd say Blake Snell and Tyler Glasnow, without the injuries, could still be aces on a given team. If they were on a team like the White Sox, who actually just made a trade today, or a team like the A's, or the team like the Rockies, maybe even a team like the Twins. I don't know if they're better than Joe Ryan, but they'd be viewed as an ace type of player. The point here is, though, look at this rotation. If a series, if they don't sweep their opponents, if a series were to go 5 or 6 games, you're not worried. You are comfortable with this, that you're going to get most of the time. Obviously, somebody can have a bad night. We're all human. But you're going to get a solid probably 6, maybe 7 innings from most of these guys on almost nightly basis because they're so talented. They're proven. And then, think about it. They fixed their bullpen. By the way, coming into the season, they have Tanner Scott, they have Alex Vesia, they have Edwin Diaz, probably the second best closer in the game right now, only second to Johan Duran. Then you also got Brock Stewart over there. The bullpen's set in case you need it, but most of the time you're only going to need really 2 relievers, or maybe even 1 reliever if they go quickly through the order in the bottom of the 8th inning. So your pitching is now set, and by the way, yeah, you have like 3-4 aces on this team. And then you're still not done because now you need hitters, you need offense, you need defense. Baseball is not just a one-position game, right? You need all these players. Well, guess what? They have one of the best catchers in the game in Will Smith. And by the way, they're still interested in trying to improve their catching market because Will Smith's injured right now. I've seen rumors of them trying to go grab Ryan Jeffers from my Twins. I've seen rumors they want to try to grab Adley Rutschman for the Baltimore Orioles, and they were interested in Shea Langoliers before he got injured. They're looking to upgrade their catcher because Will Smith got injured, and then they could have Will Smith and another catcher, and it's better than this duo of Rushing and Smith. Then you got it at first base. Well, you have a future Hall of Famer in Freddie Freeman, who's still doing it at a high level. Sure, second base might be a little weak, but you still got a guy named Tommy Edman. And then, by the way, Miguel Rojas and Enrique Hernandez can also play that position as utility men in the infield, sometimes in the outfield. They played absolutely amazing in the world. They were a big part. They won the World Series last year. So they have these role players as well. Then you look to third base, Max Muncy. He's an established player. Shortstop, you have freaking Mookie Betts, one of the maybe most beloved players. I don't know. I kind of like Mookie Betts. I feel like everybody kind of likes Mookie Betts. He's amazing at shortstop. And then in the outfield, you don't just have Teoscar Hernandez. You don't just have Andy Pajes, who again proved him alongside Rojas and Enrique Hernandez were amazing. They were amazing for the Dodgers last season. You added the best free agent out in the market last season. Right field, who, by the way, he's not having a great season, so thank goodness. But you still got Kyle Tucker. And then, oh, by the way, you still got Shohei Ohtani at DH, the best player in MLB history. You go up and down this rotation. Again, before the season, I said this team was going to three-peat because I just thought there was generally not another team that could beat this team because it's stacked. It's a fantasy team. It's a dream team that you build in your free time. You know, you see one of those filters and you try to build like a 182-0 team. You just need the Dodgers if they were all healthy, for heaven's sakes. They literally, I don't see how they don't lose. Well, now they might lose a couple games, but I don't see how they lose the World Series. They're going to win the World Series. You're going to have to accept that. And then the freaking LA Dodgers are going to basically force the MLB to cancel the 2027 season because it's going to be a lockout. There's going to be a lockout. And now they're going to have to establish a salary cap. And until we get a salary cap, I've been begging, I've been pushing, I've been, begging for a salary cap for years. And it's going to literally eliminate an entire baseball season next year in 2027, or at least that's what everybody's predicting. And it's all because of the LA Dodgers. And oh, by the way, since I'm in the AL Central, I'm a Twins fan. I'm going to blame this a little bit on the Detroit Tigers. Why the heck? Why the heck? You could have traded him somewhere else. You probably could have gotten a better package because as I already stated, I don't know if their package of Hope, Ryan, and Brady Smith, I think it was a bit of an underpay. You could have probably gotten a better package, in my opinion, if you would have waited a little bit. And you wouldn't have to be part of this mess of forcing the MLB to go into a lockout. You could have had Tarik Skubal, then, gone to a different team, declared free agency, and then he could have signed on his own with the Dodgers, and then the MLB could force on a lockout. But they didn't. So I don't want to blame the Tigers too much because they're an innocent franchise. We know they're not doing anything this year. But part of me, as a rival to that team with the Twins, part of me is like, Tigers, what are we doing? But I also understand it from a management perspective. You probably, maybe this was the best trade option, and they just had to get rid of Skubal because he was getting impatient. But again, the package of Zaire Hope, River Ryan, and Brady Smith, the 5th ranked prospect, the 7th ranked prospect, and the 17th ranked prospect in the Dodgers system for Tarik Skubal, I think is an underpay. But ultimately, it doesn't matter because it's happening. Tarik Skubal is an LA Dodger, and I just can't believe I'm actually saying that. I mean, it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, let's just go on to my homepage of Twitter. And yeah, here, Declan Goff said it. Enjoy baseball in 2027 because I don't think we're getting any baseball. Let's just refresh the Twitter. I mean, there's the perfect graphic. I was looking for it. I was explaining it to you. Who was stopping this team? Who was stopping this team beforehand? Who was stopping this team before they added Tarik Skubal? Well, look at this potential postseason rotation if everybody stays healthy. Shohei Ohtani, Tyler Glasnow, Blake Snell, Yamamoto, and Tarik Skubal. You have 2 of the top 3 pitchers in the league. By the way, Shohei Ohtani, I think, is arguably at least a top 10 pitcher, if not a top 5 pitcher in this league. I think me personally here, Skubal, Yamamoto, Jacob Ostrowski, Paul Skeens, and Ohtani. Those are your 5 pitchers. The Dodgers have 3 of your top pitchers in the entire league, as well as this entire roster that we went through. It's insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me here till almost 11:30 here in Minnesota. Almost 12:30 on the East Coast. Appreciate you guys for watching. I gotta get to bed. I'm tired. I was gonna go to bed, and I checked my phone. And this happened. But appreciate you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And again, one more shout out to you guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. Turn the notification bell button on so you never miss any other episodes. And most importantly, don't forget to keep God first because He's the most important thing in your lives. Go to church tomorrow, you guys. And I'll see you guys later. I'll be covering more Minnesota Twins news if we get more trades there. But also MLB trade deadline coverage. I'll be live here on this channel. Same place. Not same time, but an hour before the trade deadline on Monday night. I'll be live and more coverage to come. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.